Hi, morning. Wishing everyone happy Chinese New Year. But at the same time, today I want to talk about the outbreak of coronavirus. There's been a lot of questions from my clients and patients, and they're all worried, including some family members as well. And I thought I just share the information today of what I've done in my research and what I know. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm a naturopath, a nutritionist. I run my own clinical practice for now almost 15 years, and I also have been a keynote speaker in hospitals and polytechnics, and I also run an online business on health and wellness. Now, coronavirus, what do you need to know? Number one, it's an outbreak that has actually started from Wuhan, the central Chinese city, and is caused by this novel coronavirus. It is a very new virus, and so we don't know much about it. It's brand new, so it doesn't have its own name yet. That's coronavirus, what you need to know. Now, what are the symptoms? Now, the symptoms of a coronavirus is of a family called coronaviruses, and it looks pretty mundane, superficially. On the face of it, it looks mundane. You may have a normal cold, a flu, a fever, dry cough, fever, breathing problems, and it seems quite mild in lots of people, and these people may have it and they don't even end up in a hospital and they recover. Okay, now we only know about the more severe cases of the coronavirus that are being reported. They are actually the more severe cases where they probably have ended up in hospital, and we know about these severe cases in which they have gone to really develop viral pneumonia, and they obviously end up in hospitals, and some of them there has been death amongst these people. So that's what we know, okay, among the ones that have been reported. Now, where have coronavirus cases have been confirmed so far? Quite a few countries, but brand new coronavirus comes actually from animals. They come from animals, and they believe that the source is the seafood market that is in Wuhan, which also sells wild animals. Now, all the causes have come, all of these cases, they've actually come from Wuhan. And there's some of them, they've been found, they traveled to Japan and Thailand, and they've been detected there, but they actually originate from Wuhan. Okay, and so that's how it has happened. That's the source. Now, fourth question is, should I panic about this outbreak, about the Wuhan coronavirus? Now, in China, mostly older people have been detected with this virus. They're usually over 40 years old, and they have either some pre-existing or underlying conditions that have left them vulnerable, and weakened immune system that left them vulnerable to that. For example, people who have heart disease, people who've had asthma, people who've had cancer, or generally weak immune systems, they are more likely to catch the virus, right? Now, the youngest case reported was 13 and 14 years old. So the children kind of seem not so vulnerable to this. Mostly it's over 40 years old and above, right? And also probably because we travel, we move out, we go in busy areas, and we can catch it potentially. So this is something too important. And those who have died out of the cases, those of reported cases of those who've died from this virus, they have underlying conditions and they're afraid. So the key thing to note here is that they have weakened immune system. That is the main thing. If you have a strong immune system, you will be able to at least protect yourself or increase your chances of fighting this virus. Now, and what we have found is that this virus is actually transmitting from person to person. We were hoping, the authorities were hoping that it came from animals and stayed there, but now it's people to people transmission. And markets. So the thing is that how do we know this? Because the markets in Wuhan where it originated from have already been closed. But yet people who are not near the market have actually gotten the virus, which means that this virus can be transmitted from person to person, so it can be infectious in that sense. Now, when that happens, we want to be, so I'll talk soon about the options that we can do. So what treatments are available in the conventional system, the medical system? This is a virus. So antibiotics will not work because antibiotics work only against bacteria. They do not work against virus. So it's also plus the fact that it's actually a completely new viral. It's quite scary because it's a brand new virus that don't know how it's going to actually evolve. But if you put it in the context of SARS virus that broke out, it was a novel coronavirus that broke out in 2012. It created a global panic, and actually there was a death rate of 10%. Now, so far in the coronavirus from Wuhan, death rate is about 2% or less, but it is new. We don't know how far it can go or mutate. So not to be alarmed, but how do we then, so in the medical system, there is no treatment available. We want antiviral treatments, but there are none. This is where we come in. As naturopaths, we know there are ways to increase your immune system. So listen to this closely. Number one, we need a strong immune system that will increase your chances, right? So the first step is wear a mask if you can to protect yourself. If you think you're not feeling too good or you think you might be vulnerable in the list that I mentioned, right? Number two, what you need to do is stay away from sugar because sugar has a direct inverse relationship with immune system. Sugar up in your diet, immune system will go down, right? So no sugar, cut it out. Number three, take antibiotics. Not antibiotics, I mean take garlic. Garlic is a natural antiviral. And how we eat garlic is also important. If you cook it, a lot of the medicinal properties will be lost. What you do is garlic, you take it and you crush it. You crush it, it will release an enzyme called allicin, which is a powerful antiviral. And what you do is after you've finished your cooking, close the heat, and then you put the garlic in so the properties are vibrant and it will protect you. But this is just in your food. It may not be enough to protect against the virus. So that's the third thing, right? And fourth is that, so what you want to do is that, number one, I repeat, take no sugar, take the sugar, don't take sugar, take garlic. And also a lot of you, common thing in the family would be vitamin C. Most of you would have vitamin C. Vitamin C is a powerful antiviral and you can take 500 mg of vitamin C 3 times a day. Now if you have flu or those symptoms, then they actually up the doses. If you're not sure, feel free to contact me. I can share with you more how you should up your doses when you think you're having a flu, because it's different. Now, the other thing is that these are the 3 tips I can give you. Take garlic, don't take sugar, take vitamin C, and wear the mask. And the most important thing, there are also other antiviral herbs that I actually have started taking along with my family members to protect ourselves against any possible infection or even flu. Okay, even today the flu is also quite tough to get over. So there are some special antiviral herbs that are very, very good, and these are the viral treatments, antiviral treatments that you want to protect yourself against the virus that is actually has caused a massive outbreak from Wuhan. So hope this has helped, and if you like it, if you want, you can put some comments. If you have any queries, feel free to contact me, and I can share more about this with you. All right, take care, be safe, and happy Chinese New Year, and have a great holiday. Bye.